Welcome, everybody. I thank you for your attendance today. I'm welcoming you in the name of CEFACD, the European Committee of Manufacturers of Domestic Heating and Cooking Appliances. Today, we want to discuss everything that is connected to a PM measurement of single-room heating appliances. And as a start, I want to go through the agenda of today. At the beginning, Ivo Doorwaarder from the European Commission of DG Energy is going to present the eco-design regulations and the standardization request which is connected to it. Ivo was also involved and responsible for the development of the regulations regarding solid fuel boilers. And he has overtaken the responsibilities of Marcos González Álvarez, which has left the department. An interesting thing that might have also already come to your attention is that SANBT has rejected the standardization mandate, which is a very unfortunate situation today because it's a very difficult situation to estimate how we as industry or the national authorities should handle that issue. To my understanding, the EN 16510 doesn't have to be aligned with the eco-design requirements, and it makes it difficult since there is no real deadline to find a unified method for measuring the PM. And I hope that Ewout and also Robert Burke can have a small comment on that, how they think the standardization or especially the regulatory authorities are going to react on that. Speaking of which, Robert Burke, who is chair of TC 295, and also working as a technical director at HETAS, the official body recognized by the British government for biomass and solid fuel appliances, will present or will give an overview about the standardization regarding particular matter measurement. And I hope that he will explain to us today why it is so difficult to find a unified method and why the history or the national differences affect the decision of today's representatives in the standardization. Then we will have a lunch break to refuel. And of course to discuss a few things, and I think today one major topic will be the rejection of the standardization mandate, and after that we will focus a bit more on a possible unification of the particular measurement, which was researched in a large European project where Isalène Fraboulet from the French National Institute of Industrial Environment and Risk Assessment and Michael Sattler from the Swiss Ökozentrum will hold a presentation regarding this European research project. Afterwards, we will have other view on the particular measurement, and we will have a view on how the results of type testing can be used for for the estimation of air quality. And I'm happy that Jaap Koppejan has accepted our invitation, since he was also consultant for Dutch authorities in a bioenergy project in the region of Gelderland. At the end, we want to sum up today's event with a panel discussion where maybe some questions will be still raised towards today's speakers. And before we are, and I hope, and of course, it's also the chance for you to speak your mind. And before starting with the first presentation, I want to give you a short overview of CEFACD, what we are doing, because I think some of you haven't dealt with us before. So CEFACD is the Comité Européen des Fabricants de Chauffage et de Cuisine Domestique, which is a quite complicated name. So we are sticking to CEFACD usually when dealing with our name. Is an industrial association which is existing for many years now, but facing the eco-design and energy labeling regulations, it has been founded in 2011. And since then, a few changes have gone through it. Today, it consists of 8 members from Germany, Norway, Sweden, the Netherlands, Belgium, Spain, Great Britain, and also France. And we are dealing with several topics. The main topics, of course, room heating appliances and cooking equipment. As you can see here, for example, pellet stoves, any kind of logwood stoves, like here in the example, an insert. And we are also dealing with cookers. Regarding those different kind of appliances, of course, we are dealing with product regulations like the eco-design or the energy labeling, but we are also dealing with safety issues like the low voltage directive or the machinery directive if they apply. On the other hand, on the fuel supply side, we are interested in the field of biomass, of the sustainability of biomass, and we are also involved in projects like the gas qual, where a harmonization of the quality throughout Europe is tried to be found. We are also involved in the energy policies like the energy transition and the circular economy package. And regarding the air quality issues, of course, type testing, standardization, the influence on air quality of appliances is one of the bigger topics we are dealing with. Air quality is also a topic that has been present for the industries for many years, and the industry has tried to reduce the emissions of the appliances. Since the 1970s, the industry was able to reduce the particulate matter emissions by about 90%. The state-of-the-art technologies today already fulfill the requirements of the eco-design, and in the time from 1970 to 1990, there were no regulatory requirements. So most of the reduction came in a time or was self-motivated. Coming with that, a lot of research and development had to be done. And today, many of the companies are facing also this kind of research because they have to bring all their appliances down towards the eco-design requirements, which will come into force in 2022, or for fossil fuels like gas and oil already in 2018. The same issue we have for CO emissions. They also decreased by 90%. So also here, the industry was able to reduce their the emissions the appliances are doing. The problem with that, today's appliances are clean, can be seen as efficient, and yeah, but the problem with that is that most of the appliances or the appliance stock is still old. So 75% of the appliances are still older than 20 years, of which 50%, or in general 50%, are older than 30 years. So when you look back at this graph, we would be somewhere around the 1980s. Maybe there are a lot of appliances still applying in from the 1970s. If you compare them to today's appliances, we are strongly vouching for a replacement with new appliances, and this is also what some of the national regulations, like the German BIM-Show, were reflecting, where a mandatory exchange of appliances has to be done. So, ending with that, I'm really grateful that you found your way here today, but unfortunately, since there were some attacks in March, the airport is not functioning at 100%. So a few of those who wanted to attend couldn't because their flight was cancelled. They couldn't because of security reasons of their companies. And so we've decided at the weekend that we wanted to record today's meeting. If some of the speakers has a problem with that, we are fully okay with that. Just let me know, maybe in the lunch break, and we will erase the recording of his presentation afterwards. So just wanted to let you know. And of course, those presentations will be made available after today's event. So thank you for coming here today. I wish you a pleasant day, fruitful discussions. And with that, I would give over the mic to Ewout to tell us something about the eco-design requirements.